Hi and welcome to my channel. If you're a new viewer, my name is Lisbeth and I'd really appreciate it if you clicked on the subscribe button and the post notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. And if you're a 10 subscriber, welcome back. First thing first, I want to say Happy New Year to you guys. How long has it been into the new year? And I'm only saying that now. My bad, but Happy New Year. I hope that you guys had a beautiful crossover and you prayed for all the things that you want for 2024. I for one cannot believe it's 2024. Like, years like this are years that like you saw when you were writing your 5-year plans and stuff like that, but like I never thought I'd be here. I guess I did think I would be here, but I just, you get what I mean? I didn't think I would physically be here. But yeah, Happy New Year, and let this year bring great things, graceful things, abundance, productivity, and let us just flourish in this new year, Let's just flourish in this new year. That's all I wanted to say. But yeah, it's so quiet. It's so quiet. It's like nobody's listening to me.
Welcome back. Is this beginning or ending? Lately the line is undefined, an endless loop.
On today's video, as you guys already can tell, we have another episode of, I forgot what we call these, but like you guys can already tell by the title. We have another episode of those whereby I update you guys all about how my year was. I guess like a review of how my years went. And if you're new subscriber, you can go back, and if you're new viewer too, you can just go back and watch my last 2 years. So I think this is my third one because it's also my third year on YouTube. So I never actually know how to start these episodes because it's just, I don't know, it's just a little bit weird. You never know where to start because like a year is a very, very long time. You guys, if you see me looking down, I'm looking down my notes because your girl has gotta be organized for these to go like accordingly. So first things first, I want to talk about mental health because I feel like for all of us, 2023 has been such a very learning year about our mental health. We all were in our bags about getting our mental health right, and everybody was just starting to get educated and everybody was just so interested in the topic. So I feel like that's a good start to. And about my mental health, I feel like from the beginning of the year I just saw like I just saw that 2023 is going to be a mother. I don't want to lie to you guys, but like from the beginning of the year, I just knew that this one is not gonna be good. Mentally, I'm gonna go through it, and that's also just because of how my year started. Because last year in 2020, last year in 2022 December, my mom was sick, so that kind of triggered some stuff. I mean, like, a mother being sick is something that we never want. Like, even for those who have lost their parents, I'm really sorry for you guys because that's something that nobody should ever get to go through. Like, my mom was just sick and it was just that deep on me. I don't even know how to explain it because you have to go through it to feel every emotion that I was feeling at the moment, but it's like something that you never even get prepared for. So yeah, I'm glad that she's okay now, she's healthy, back to her normal self. And because of that, my mom being sick, it kind of triggered some things. I mean, like, you get over your head with the thoughts that run into your head are just way too many. You're thinking too much about everything. You're now over analyzing everything, also thinking about your life, where you are. It just triggered so many things. So like my mental health was all over the place in the beginning of 2023, to be honest. I spent my birthday at my now ex-boyfriend. We're gonna talk about that in the video. I spent my birthday at his place because I just needed to rest, because from having to take care of my mom, that just was too much on my mental health. And then when I saw that my mom was getting better, I just thought, okay, let me just take a break, and I went to his place for like a little bit to rest. And I remember taking this video of myself on my birthday, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I was just so, oh my god, it was such a bad space to be in. And I really don't know how to explain emotions to like other people, especially when I've just went through those things. I don't know how. And I feel like I'm this free to talk about it now because it has passed and now I'm in the greatest space ever. And I swear to God, if I wasn't in this kind of space, I wouldn't be talking about it. And that's probably why I'm talking about it now, because now I'm ready. I've went through it, I've healed from it. That's how 2023 started for me. I remember taking this video and I was like, oh my fucking god, this cannot be happening. Like, thinking about so many things. I was thinking about my home situation, I was thinking about my siblings, I was thinking about myself, thinking about school. I was just all over the place. When I tell you I couldn't go to sleep without even crying, that's how bad my mental state was. I'm just glad that I knew that I had time to remove myself from taking care of my mom to like going away so that I can just rest a bit, because it was just taking a toll on me. As much as other people are like, oh, you're such a bad daughter, I know someone out there is thinking it, but she was okay when I moved. Like, when I thought, okay, let me just take a break a little bit, she was fine, she was okay. And then I removed myself from there. And also I had to mentally prepare myself for school, because school starts in February and my birthday is on the 22nd of January. So like, there was not enough time for me to like transition from that December state of like having being so stressful, being so stressed and all that, to like, yeah, January and February going to school. So I gave myself to kind of like get better and like be able to go back to school. And like, school just wanted to be ready for it, like, especially because I was also going to do my second year. Like, yeah, so yeah, that needed to happen. I knew that 2023 was just gonna be rough because of how my January just started. And I guess it also just triggered my healing journey, which is another topic that I want to talk about in this video. So my healing journey kind of started then, but I didn't realize it until later in 2023, around like June, July, and I'm gonna talk about that um in a minute. My healing journey started from there, as on my birthday I wrote down all of my goals and everything that I want to accomplish for 2023 right there. And then when I was taking that video, I finished taking that video, and then I was like, I took out my journal, this one. I took out my journal and it says you got this. And I took out my journal and I just started writing down everything that I wanted for 2023. I can't really read it out for you guys because it's some personal stuff, like for the time and everything that I was going through at that moment. I don't think I can read out everything to you guys. I started writing down everything that I wanted for 2023, how I wanted my year to go, the things that I want to focus on. And because it's not only that my mom was sick, everything that was also just going inside my head, everything that I was thinking, it seemed like I was in a moment of realization of so many things. I feel like for you to heal, there has to be something huge that happens, or huge that impacts your life, to trigger you wanting to get to heal, or just that healing journey that you're gonna go through. Because to be honest, at the beginning of my journey of healing, I didn't even realize that actually this was happening until like later in the year, when everything was happening and I was like, oh, putting everything in place, and I was like, okay, this is what is happening. But at the beginning of the year, I was like, okay, this is happening, this is happening, and you just feel like everything is so much, everything is just happening to you so much. My healing journey just started that way, from having those big triggers. And then when I came back to school after like everything that happened, I came back to school, and surprisingly, I don't know, like the fact that I was taking care of my mom and stuff like that, they just kind of disappeared. Not disappeared, but like they shifted from my mind. And I was like, okay, now it's time to focus on school. And I did that. I focused on school and I tried my best to do that although your girl was still not okay, I was still going through it, but I tried by all means to make sure that, okay, I'm putting my academics first, because this is the only way that I can make it out and live the life that I want, that I had like written down in this book. But yeah, that was the only way. And I feel like for most people they don't get that, but like for me, when somebody says academic validation, I get what you mean. Like, I am right there with you saying it out loud. All I needed was just academic validation, because there was nothing that anybody was going to tell me that was going to make me feel better. And everything that I even tried to tell myself was not even working, because it was just that bad. And I just don't even know, like I said, I don't know how to explain this, but shit was going down. Shit was going down. And then I just got into this bad habit of like smoking, which I don't know, it wasn't that bad to a point where I was abusing uh, that. Do people see me actually? Those guys were looking. Do you guys think people can see me? That's okay. I started smoking from there, and it wasn't just a thing of smoking to like get high and do stuff. No, it was just a comforting thing. I don't know if you guys get it, but like that's where the smoking got bad. I started smoking a lot, and it wasn't bad to a sense whereby I would smoke and just go to bed like in that depression mode. No, I would smoke and I would be hell of productive, which is, I don't know why, like, but yeah, I'm somebody, if I smoke, I would be hell of productive. That's how I was using the thingies, because like, I don't know, I guess I just used it to like stop the thoughts from being way too much. So it's like something, a prescription kind of, that they give you. It's kind of like a prescription they give you for your mind to keep quiet. That's how I was using it. I was using it in that way. But sorry, whenever I would smoke, my mind would just be so quiet, and I'd be able to like study, I would clean, I would do everything like without thinking too much, because I feel like whenever I would do those things, my mind would be all over the place. And my ADHD, I'm not what's this, I'm not diagnosed, but I think I have it. Like, it's very, yeah, I know I have it, because I'll be all over the place. Like, if I wanted to clean, I'll leave the room and like go to the kitchen, do something else, and then come back, realize I haven't even done my bed, do my bed. After doing my bed, I get to the table, I see a dish, I go back to the kitchen, I do something else. All of a sudden, I'm making breakfast, I come back to the room, my room is still messy, I clean. Like, I would do that for the whole freaking day. So when I started smoking, like, I would do everything so smoothly, the thoughts wouldn't be all over my head, and I would just be, I would even study, like, even when I'm high. Like, that's how. Don't you guys come on here and say, oh, yeah, whatever, whatever. I'm not condoning anybody smoking. I'm not saying you guys should go smoke. I did not say that. I did not say that. But that's how my smoking just started. I don't know if my video's gonna get taken down because of I've just spoke about this, but yeah. And then from my mind being quiet, kind of like most of the days when I smoked, it just started easing down. I started not thinking way too much about everything that happened from January, but from the last year actually. So yeah, as the year went by, I started being better, and also the smoking just it like decreased a little bit. I was getting better, so I saw no need for the smoking anymore as time went by. And then July, I went to go see my boyfriend, my now ex-boyfriend, and stuff happened. We broke up then in July, and we tried to rekindle a couple of times, but it didn't even work out. But yeah, from July it started again. The January thing started again, and I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm really gonna go through this again. But I'm so happy because I had people who helped me go through that, and like I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful for this other housemate of mine. I was able to talk about everything with her, and I don't want to mention her name, but yeah, I'm just forever grateful for her. I remember this one time I was crying, but not over the breakup, but over my home situation, stuff were happening back home. I'm here. I had to let the car pass because of the music. And there's another one. This is very bad time to be filming because kids are going back home and the transport is just running around loud as hell. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, I remember texting her. I texted her that I need a hug, and she came by. I know she was busy because she took like 5 minutes. I think she was ripping up whatever she was doing, and she came, and I was making tea in the kitchen to make myself feel better, and she let me cry in her shoulder. And then after I was done crying, we spoke about everything, and she told me it's okay. And I, to be honest, she's the first person I was able to talk about everything I was going through. And even when I came back from my now ex-boyfriend's place and I spoke about what happened with her, she's the only person like I shared everything with. And she was like, you know what, this is happening for a reason. And did I not have my breakthrough? Like, I was able to know what was happening when, and like it was just such an eye-opening moment having that conversation with her. That's why I'm saying I'm forever grateful for her, because that's when I realized in July that okay, Miss Girl, you've been in your healing journey for so long and God has been showing up for you. I remember like me and her talking about like God now, our own little our own conversations like turning into a whole preaching moment, everyone like talking their testimonies, and I was like, girl. But yeah, from July, and then I was like, okay, God has been showing up for me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try my best to grow my relationship with him. And that's when that also started my healing journey, and I just realized, okay, this guy has been like, God has been with me since this and this and this, and I wasn't able to see it because I prioritized other things. I put other things before him. And I think there's a scripture. I don't know, like, I'm not good with scriptures and all those things. So I'm sorry, I'm yet about to get into those. But yeah, I know for a fact if you put like everything else above God, he will take it away from you. I'm talking from experience. But yeah, I realized how I was putting everything else in my life um above him. He was here and everything else was just like my relationship, my academics, family, and all those things. And now he's here, everything is here. That's how much I've learned a lesson from doing that. So if you don't put God above everything that you are, like even if you have a car and you love that car more than God, I thought God, something is gonna happen to that car, like God forbid, but like I'm just letting you know, like grow your relationship with God and like fix your things with him before that happens. So I was like, okay, this guy did all this, and I'm like, this is time. And then like I feel like my healing journey, something about a healing journey, you will not go through stuff for no reason. Like I also realized everything that was happening, it was not happening to me, it was happening for me to be better. That's how much God loves me. God loves me to a point whereby even if I didn't prioritize him, I didn't put him first and stuff like that, I didn't prioritize him, he still was there for me. Like when I would ask him for stuff, I would pray, he would listen and would answer me. And I swear to God, since then, there's nothing that I ever wanted that I didn't have. Like whenever I would say, okay, God, I need this, uh, I have it. Like that's how beautiful my healing journey has been, and it's just been so from July, me realizing how I've been healing from what's this from me realizing that I've been healing from January until July me realizing, okay, this is what's been happening and this is where I am. I was like, this is where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be with God all the time. Everything I do with Him. And I was like, okay, so I've been healing since January to July, and I'm realizing it now. And my God is just so great. Like, I went through so effing much. I went through so effing much, and I'm laughing about it now because I'm so happy. And yeah, I'm just so happy. And I remember when I gave you guys that love update, and from July until like I think October, when I was making my videos, I was like, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. I was like, oh, that was when I just realized how God is great, and I was just content with where I am. I didn't let anything bother me. I let go of all my worries of what's going on back home, because like, to be honest, if I do not have the power to change it, why am I worrying about it? And I don't know, sometimes I like, all the times back then I used to worry about um to worry about things that are not my responsibility to be worrying about. That's something that we as black children have to like fix, because that's so bad. Like, most people who also gotten into depression and stuff like that, I feel like that's their main problem, because that really will pin you down. And I swear to God, you feel like you're not going anywhere in your life and stuff like that. But like, if you focus on yourself, you will be great. Let the cusp pause. There came a moment where I realized, okay, I was going through my moment of I was going through my healing journey, and then when I realized it, I was like, okay, I have to be like this with this guy. I have to prioritize this guy, and now he's up there to everything. Like, even if like he's up there and he's never going down again. And I learned that in a very hard way, and I'm not even gonna try to repeat that mistake, because no, no, we're not going through that again. But I'm just happy that I made it through. I know. Oh, I was saying, I remember that phase, like, there are a couple of videos where I was just content and happy that I found him, and he made me realize everything. God, there, I was in that phase where like I realized he made me go through everything, and I survived because of him and all of those things. It was between those times I posted those videos where in every video I was like, okay, your girl is happy now and everything like that. That is just so, yeah, it makes me laugh every time I look back at my videos. Yeah, but I'm gonna put some of the videos on the screen. I was like, oh, I'm so happy, and I didn't even want to say to you guys like I broke up with my boyfriend. I never even say those things. That's also because like I said, I will not talk about something that I feel like I'm not totally over, or like I haven't healed from it, or I don't know how to put it, but like, I will not talk about something unless I'm okay with it. I'm in a situation where I can like openly talk about it. I guess you guys get it. From me realizing in July that, okay, so I've been putting everything over God, and now I'm putting God first and then myself, because I was somebody who would prioritize everybody. Like, I'll prioritize everybody over me. Like, to be honest, from everybody being up there, I was I was under everybody and God. Like I said, everybody was here, then God was here, I was here. And now me and God and everything else in my life comes after myself. So yeah, from August, that's when I started dealing and putting myself first, and I was like, I deserve stuff. I deserve to make myself happy. If I want something, I should get it for myself. That's when I started being so tired. like so tired, yeah, so tired about like giving myself. Like, I mean, if you are so tired about giving yourself stuff, why would people give it to you? Like, why would people give you those stuff? If you're afraid to gift yourself, why would other people gift you? If you're afraid of loving yourself, why would you expect somebody else to love you? Like, make it make sense. So you have to give yourself those things first before you can even try to, like, be with other people. So like that's what I was doing, giving myself everything that I knew I deserved. Your girl was, I also started going out. So like I said in that video, I'm gonna link it down below if you wanna see. Yeah, like I said in that video, I started going out with something I have been wanting to do for so long. I remember at that pool party I talked about, I didn't know anybody else but my housemate. I've never went out with her. And even when we were out, she was like going around saying hi to all her people. And I was like chilling with people I've never met before. And I had so much fun. And I was like, I went there for myself. Do you know, like, when you go out and you're like, oh, I'm gonna look cute, I'm gonna look cute, I wanna pick up a guy. That wasn't me. I was there to go dance, and I did. Like, I had so much fun. Like, I had so much fun in October. Although I just attended two things. Like, it felt like the most fun I ever had in my whole entire life. Because that was me realizing, okay, I need to do this for myself. As much as some people would say, oh, it was just that breakup phase where you like wanna go party and stuff like that. I'm glad I did that. It was only two parties. I didn't go and do go club for like a whole 6 months. I needed two of those to like be okay. So yeah, I'm just so happy. Like, can you guys see my glow? You're joking. That's how my healing journey went. It was not like, that's why I'm also saying that I feel like every time something's sad, or I don't want to say sad, or like a phase whereby things were not going good in my life, I don't remember. Like, those times are literally a blur to me. I don't know. To be honest, like, I don't remember most of my first half of January, to be honest, except the going to school part. That's how, but like that's all I did. I was really just going to school and being a school kid, because that was the only thing I can do. That also that the only thing that I had to do. So yeah, and then the second half came, and your God was now happy, glowing, in her walk with God, and I was like, okay, this is just so amazing. Like, whenever I was shooting a video, I was telling you guys, I am so happy, I am so content with where I am, and I'm like, 2023, baby, you will forever be famous. You will forever be famous for me, for opening my eyes to God. And I'm so grateful for 2023. To be honest, I'm grateful for all my experiences of 2023, because they've built me to be this girl that I am today, which is a beautiful, glowing girl. And to be honest, you glow different when you're with God. You glow different when you're walking with God. That's on period. Yeah, that's how my healing journey went. It was like so smooth. And then I had like such a beautiful December too. August was great. I started giving to myself. September was also great. Oh, September was great, because September was when I was just in my serenity. I was in my exercise, stretch, eat whatever I want, get myself whatever I want. If I want ice cream, I get it. If I want fast food, I get it. And like, I was in my glow up. Like, 2023 gave me so much. 2023, that's what I'm saying. 2023, baby, you will forever be grateful. Like, 2023 gave me so much, because in September I was able to secure a body that I've always wanted. So yeah, it was September was when I started giving myself everything that I ever wanted, and like starting to review my goals and work on those that I can work on. And it was great, man. October I went to a party too, and it was great. October, November was great. Oh my effing god! Like in October, let me just tell you guys the story, okay? In November, okay, November is time where people go home. I didn't have money to go home because NSFAS striked on us. But to be honest, it was so funny. The fact that to me it was funny. I know to other people it was, to other students it was quite stressful because they didn't have food and all those things. Mina on the other side, I always buy extra food. Like my food would last me another, let's say like half of another month. Like out, that's how much food I had. So like my food lasted me till December. So like I went home 16th December, guys. Imagine. But yeah, I went home 16th December, and I feel like I'm really glad that, because I always, like, God works in very mysterious ways. Because in the past years, right, I used to go home, like I would go from here, I'd leave from Mafikeng, go to Pretoria, to my now ex-boyfriend's place, and then go home by like those times, the 15th of December, stuff like that, and I'll go home then. And I'm already used to that. And the fact that this, like, NSFAS had to do this to us, like, now it was like, okay, in some way, to me I was like, okay, God, I see you, I see what you're doing. But yeah, it was so nice. Me and my roommates were together and we had so much fun. We were around each other. We were the only two left at this place because, yeah, because also like the our insti- the institution also sent out emails to the, what's this, to the landlords to let us stay, the ones who were waiting on NSFAS. And yeah, and I also asked my family for money way too late because I'm not used to that. I'm somebody who's used to being independent. Like I've been an independent kid for like for as long as I can remember. So I'm not used to like asking for money. Even my mom, like even if I give you my mom's number and you call her and ask, when was the last time Lisbeth asked you for money to do something? To that. But yeah, I'm just that kind of a kid that just likes taking care of themselves. And I know, yeah. And December I went home, and oh my god, it was so beautiful. Home was just so beautiful. Home, I haven't been home for that long, in so long, in forever. Because for the last 2 years, I haven't also spent like your New Year's at home. I was spending it at my, you know. So yeah, it was so beautiful. I went out. I only went out 3 times. That's how, I'm not a going out person. Like if I go out on a weekend, I will need like the next 3 days to like recover and be indoors. I went out like 3 times. On the 23rd, the 25th, it was a Monday, but yeah, I did go out. And what's this? The 25th, and on New Year's Eve, and then I came back home on New Year's. But like I always go home before 12. We enjoy and then do our happy New Year stuff, and then I go back. That's what I did. I'm saying that like I've always went to Groove. Guys, I started going to Groove after matric. If you didn't know, now you know. But yeah, so yeah, it was so, like, home was just, it was so nice. Like it was so different to how I would remember it. I don't know, it's because now that I'm grown and stuff like that, like it was just so nice. It was so nice. To be honest, I don't know what I was expecting, but I feel like for the fact that I was just used to not being home around that time, it was just so beautiful. It was beautiful seeing my family after 10 months. 10 months, imagine. And I missed my mom so much because the last time I left home, she was, and now she's here, she's smiling, she's laughing, she's healthy. It was just so beautiful. It was just so beautiful. I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Like it was just so amazing. December was just amazing. 2023, 2023 was just beautiful, man. January, I was also home, and it was also just beautiful. Like I went home for like 2 months. I haven't been home for that long in forever. Like I said, it's just some like, guys, you guys don't understand. Like I don't know how to put up things into words. Like sometimes I'm just like even when I want to film these videos, I'm like, oh my god, what are you even gonna talk about? But when I get on here, we talk about everything. And yeah, my healing journey was just so great, and now I'm just closer to God, and I'm putting myself first. I'm setting boundaries and sticking to them. I'm just being free me, like nothing forced is happening. Like everything is happening in a flow, and it's just so beautiful. It's just also just so beautiful to see myself grow in that way. Like it's just something I had never thought of, and it's just beautiful. And up next I want to talk about my academics, because like guys, let me set something straight. When you're going through something, like when you're go wishing, like Malco Wisha, guys, go through your books, because I was going through so much mgo of 2023. Ngigowile through my books, guys, and it showed, because I do not even have to carry a single module. Yeah, Ngigowile through my books. Ngigowile, guys. Ngigowile in 2023, like I told you guys, and Ngigowile through my books, and I do not even have a single module to carry. And I also, in my second half of in the second semester, I managed to pull a distinction. So yeah, go through your books, babe. Go through your books. Like I said, also in the first half, like first semester, I was going through it like deeply. Kamo, I was kind of like out of it, but your girl was on her books. Like I studied. Last year I studied. And also, let's talk about this. Like if you're a first year, right? If you're a first year this year, just know that your second year is not gonna be the same. Like, okay, first year is gonna be a breeze. That's something I'm gonna tell you. First year is gonna be such a breeze, and second year is gonna kick your ass. Okay, like second year is not even gonna. Yeah, second year is not gonna kid with you. Like it doesn't have anything. Second year just comes ready. Like you should also come prepared. Like I'm telling you, like I'm not even lying, I'm not joking. If you're a first year, just know that next year school is coming for you. Academics are coming for you. But yeah, Mina Bengowa, so I managed to like kick my books. I was able to fight back, and yeah, there's no better way. Like I said, like there's nothing better than academic validation, guys. So beautiful. Nothing better. No, there's nothing better than academic validation to know like this hand over here is pretty with brains. And that's on period. Like, but yeah, my academics were great in 2023. I did so good. I'm so proud of myself. And to be honest, like I was expecting it, like the way I was going through so much, and I was always like studying. I made sure I was always studying. If I was about to think about something, I was going to study. To be honest, like I was studying so much. And then second semester, okay, second semester I had in second semester I was doing. First semester I did 4 modules, right? Of course it's 4, you're gonna manage, but of course I was doing accounting. It was kicking my ass. I passed it. Like I did an average pass, and I was like, I'm not mad. A win is a win. Okay, a win is a win, because what the heck, for people who are studying like chartered accountancy and stuff like that, are you guys okay? Like huh. And I was doing the most like basic, accounting module ever. But when I tell you, plus I didn't do accounting in high school. I didn't do anything. Economics, I didn't do it. Business, no. I did geography, history, maths, literacy, and and 3 languages with LO. So that's what I did in high school. And yeah, like you can tell, like, of course some of these things were gonna kick my ass, but economics was great. Like, I loved economics, I loved the classes, I loved it so much. And also stats, I loved stats because I know, to be honest, I feel like the stats that we were doing is a little bit like maths lead. If you don't, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I felt about it. Yeah, that's how I felt about most of it. It pretty much was like maths lead, and maths lead was my favorite subject back in high school. I also pulled a distinction. I also pulled a distinction in maths lead. But yeah, um, yeah. So my academics were pretty good. My academics were great, to be honest. Win is a win. We're pretty with brains. I wanted to say, like, in second semester, I was doing 6 modules, 4 of which I was supposed to be doing in that semester, and 2 I was carrying from last year, from first year. I'm saying first year is gonna be easy, but mine kicked my ass because of maths 129. I was carrying maths 129. I did maths lit in high school, so like there's nothing confusing about that. I was carrying maths 129, and I managed to pass it this year. I mean last year. Yeah, I managed to pass it last year, and then I was also doing. I forgot what the name of that script that module is, but like that module. Okay, I failed that module. I didn't fail that module, to be honest, because I failed that module, right? And then I sent the lecturer an email telling him how he mistaked my my marks, because they were wrong marks. Those were not my marks. I passed that module, and did this man not? He didn't even check my email, but it was okay. I did it again. I passed it, and it was so stressful. Like, I was doing six modules. I was doing 6 modules, and I was just going through it. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was just a bit too much, but I managed, because I was studying my ass off. Because Bengo, I had no other choice. But yeah, academics were good. Like in 2023, my academics were great, and it was just amazing. It was a beautiful academic year. 2023 was a beautiful academic year. I have nothing against it when it comes to my academics. Nothing. I want to talk about relationships. So yeah, the cat's out the bag. Me and my now ex-boyfriend broke up. We were dating for like years, and yeah, we broke up. I don't want to get too deep into it, because me sharing that is me sharing his part of his life, and I'm like, I'm not about to do that. Like, we have nothing against each other, and I think he has nothing against me too. But yeah, we have nothing against each other. I've learned so much from him, and I'm really appreciative to have had him for those years in my life, and they were just beautiful. And I feel like we just grew apart, and also we wanted different things in our lives. And I don't know, like, there's nothing more I can say, because like I said, I don't want to share things that are not mine to share. I'm not going to be talking about it because, yeah, he didn't sign up for, yeah, I'm the one who signed up for like these publications of my life. He didn't. So all you guys have to know is that we broke up and went our separate ways. And yeah, to be honest, I have nothing against him. I've learned a lot from him. We've been dating for 6 years, so that's very normal for us to be. I'm sure he's also like that. Like, we've learned a lot from one another, and we've both come a very long way from when we started dating, because we started dating in 2017. We were both in high school, so yeah, now we're out of high school. I'm in varsity. He's working. We've just come a long way, and I'm really proud of him and where he is right now in his life. And yeah, it's great. There's nothing else I can say on this topic of relationships. I've also there's in one of my goals I remember was making new friends, which I did. I made so many new friends in 2023. Some are for keeps and some are just acquaintances. Is that what how you pronounce it? I'm not gonna do it again, but yeah. Some are just people I know and they're just great people, and yeah, I know great people now. And I also wanted to get to know more people in my field of study, and I did that. I know a couple more people, and it's great. And I don't know about relationships, right? I'm talking about friendships and relationships because I've always struggled with how friendships are. Like, for me to say you're my friend, I need to know that I am your friend. Like, I don't think you guys understand, but like, for me to say that person is my friend, I want to know if I am your friend. That's how I am. And like, I've always struggled with that because like till this day I only have a couple of friends from high school that we still talk. I feel like most of them we just grew apart and stuff like that, but like I also don't have anything against them, but they're still my friends. I still love them, but we just don't talk. I don't know, but like friendships are so tricky, tricky. That's all I have to say about relationships, to be honest. I'm currently just trying to give as much as I can to myself because, to be honest, like I haven't, guys. 2023 gave me so much. Like it also, like at the second half, I started giving myself so much. I started learning more about myself, and guys, like deep within. I remember there's this video I posted. I know there's a video I posted about me growing my relationship with myself. That was before. That was before I went through everything that I went through and my realizations for the year and all those things. That was just about like my outer self and stuff like that. But like I feel like I have to make another video about how I just the way I love myself now to the way I love myself when I was posting that video. It's a joke. I don't want to say that video is a joke, but like I love how that video went. It has some great tips. I'm also gonna leave it in the description box if you wanna see it. It's I think I titled it "Things I Did to Get Closer with Myself" or "To Get to Know Myself" or something like that. But like now, baby, like the love I have for myself, best believe. Like I think it shows that I've went through some shit. Like I think it shows. Like God, the love I have for myself right now. Nobody is gonna get that type of love from me again. But to be honest, I'm not gonna say it. Like I've always loved myself, okay? I've always loved myself. It's just not the way I love myself now. Like I've always loved myself with always prioritizing other people and stuff like that. But now I am the priority. Like now I am the prize. Like now I'm her, like who I've always wanted to be. Now I have this beautiful relationship with myself that I have always wanted to have with myself, and I am in control of everything that's happening in my head. And like I said, I do not worry, I do not fear anything because everything is in God's hand. Like it's everything is in God's hands, and I do not have to worry about anything. If I cannot control something, of course God is going to be the one in control of it. If I can change something, of course God is going to be the one to change it. Who am I to worry over it? Like I can't do anything about it, and if I can't do anything about it, I'm not capable. I'm not capable of it, so why should I worry? Like guys. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's all I have about relationships with other people, friendships, and relationship with myself. Forever grateful for 2023. And next, we're gonna be talking about my personal growth and how far I've come in like 2023. Like I just said, 2023 was just so beautiful to me, and personally, I love how I've just came closer to God and came closer to myself and gotten to know myself on a deeper level, and gotten like, of course I've always known myself, but now I know all of me, my values, and like I do not know how to explain stuff. I'm grateful for everything that I've learned about myself in 2023. I am grateful for the relationship I have with myself now, and I'm grateful for how much I've focused on myself and my personal growth, because as the girl that I am today is not the girl that I was beginning of 2023. And I feel like I'm so grateful for everything, because I've also just entered my 20s, and like I'm 21. If you didn't know, I turned 21 22nd of this year, so I didn't really celebrate it because I've never done that, but I'm getting into that. I did a small lunch with a friend back home, and it was kind of nice, but yeah, I want to get into that. So I think maybe next year we'll celebrate it together. But also I can't show you guys because during December and January, that's when I take my YouTube breaks, so that's where I've been. If you're here like about to find me, is that an hour long? What the heck? I've been filming for more than an hour. But yeah, if you're about to find me, no, I take my breaks, my YouTube breaks between December and January, because that's when I'm home and I'm just recharging. And to be honest, I needed this recharge. This year, I just needed that recharge, because 2023 has been not hell, but like, hey, it's been too much. But yeah, like I said, I am so grateful that I get to enter my 20s properly, with this mindset that I have now, with this much growth, so much realizations about life, about myself, about God. The experiences of 2023 have built me so much, and I'm just so glad that they happened. Like I swear to God, I'm just so glad that everything happened, because wow. And I'm just grateful. Like I'm a whole 21-year-old with so much to tell, with so many experiences. The reason that I'm so happy that I have turned 21 and entering my 20s with how I am currently in the space that I'm currently in, is I feel like it's such a great foundation. Like it's such a great foundation for the life that I want to live. And now I have such a great foundation that I can build on. Trying to say is, this is such a steady foundation to start on, and what is about to be built on top of this foundation is just great. Like it's such great things, and together with God, like it's just so beautiful. I keep on saying this, but I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful for all of my life experiences, for everything that has ever happened to me till this day. I'm just so grateful, and let's build. Let's make it beautiful. I can't wait for the rest of my 20s, because I know they're gonna be so beautiful. They're gonna be so beautiful. I'm so grateful. Like I am the most grateful girl on this planet. Let's see what the rest of my 20s bring, and I just can't wait, man. I can't wait. No matter how it's gonna be. I know there's gonna be tears. I know there's gonna be happiness, and let it just be beautiful. And of course, you guys are gonna be with me all along, and I'm just happy about that, because like as I just begin, I missed you guys so much. I missed you guys so much, and I'm just so happy for more that's gonna come. I'm happy that for everything that is coming our way, and you guys are gonna be coming along with me throughout the whole journey, because you guys are my babies, and you guys are coming along. You guys are coming along, and you're gonna see beautiful things. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. I've always wanted to do that for some weird reason, because I see other people doing them in their videos. But yeah, to many more, great years, to more abundance, to more happiness, to more fulfillment, to more sense of belonging, and to God, because God did, to God. And yeah, to many more beautiful years, guys. I have nothing else to say. I've said enough. It's been like an hour. So yeah, to God. We have sadly come to the end of today's video. Comment down below if you liked this video, and if you have anything you want to talk about that happened in 2023, you can comment down below. And I swear to God, I check all of my comments, and you guys, I would really appreciate it if you liked this video and started commenting on my videos and all those things, because I really want to get engaged with you guys. I want to build this community to be great, to be like this. See, yeah, I want us to like talk more and stuff like that. So yeah, comment down below how your 2023 was. There's not gonna be any judgment. I'm gonna read the comments. I read all of my comments, okay? I check all of my comments. I comment all of them. And yeah, you guys, like, tell me how what your year was, and see if I can say anything back. But yeah, thank you so much. If you made it this far, please don't forget to like, share, comment. See you guys on my next video. I did my nails. Do you guys see how beautiful my nails are? So wait, I have a name for you guys, and I want you guys to guess it before I can announce it. And it's gonna be announced on the video, so I'm not gonna announce it on the community tab. But yeah,